I'm going to talk about a few audition tips that people ask me every now and then. I'll start commercially. Number one, when you read the breakdown, it usually gives the name or type of the character, and it usually says what kind of wardrobe they want you to wear. Say McDonald's, trendy, urban, fun girl, or looking for a burger flipper or something and wear a red polo shirt and khakis or something like that. So whatever it says, do that. Help them out so that they don't have to use their imagination too much. Two, I want to say the audition starts as soon as you get out the car. You head for the lobby. Don't think of the auditioning starting when you get into the room. It starts when you walk through the lobby and you're looking for where to sign in. Sometimes casting will have people outside just checking out how people are. I've seen that done twice actually before. Always be the best you can be, respectful. Another thing to think about is the sides. Oftentimes there will be sides either the night before, or there'll be cold copy, meaning you haven't looked over it and previously, but you'll get it there. And they'll usually, for commercials, they'll usually have it on a big poster board with big writing as a reference. But try to get, it's usually only 3 or 4 lines anyway, so try to get off book if you can. You don't want to sign in too early. Like if you were trying to beat traffic and you got there like 2 hours early, don't sign in until close to your call time. Especially for union jobs, if you're there for a certain amount of time and it was like their fault, then you get paid. So if it looks like you were there 3-4 hours and they really started on time, then that's kind of annoying for them. So you sign in, they'll usually have your name, your agency. They'll usually say -40, +40, and then it'll say the ethnicities. It'll say first, second time called in. And read whatever they have around. Sometimes they'll have where the callbacks are already, breakdown of the scene that they're trying to get in the audition. So just make sure you get as much information as you can to make your performance the best that it can be. When you get into the room, they will usually ask for you to slate, and that means your name. Hi, my name is Nikita Calame. That's it. Sometimes they will ask you what they want in the slate, like your name, your age, and tell me something funny about yourself. Or they're just looking for personality. They just want to know who you are besides the character they're looking for, just like what you give off naturally. Then they'll either explain it to you when you come into the room, or sometimes they'll bring in everybody in the time slot and just go over the blocking that they want so that everybody knows and they only have to say it one time. You just come in. Sometimes they'll ask for a profile or hands. If they ask for a profile, you simply profile. You turn your whole body to the one side, then you turn your whole body to the other side, and then you go back front and wait for further direction. Sometimes they want to see your hands, and you just kind of put them by your face in the same quick manner that you did the profile, just enough for like a picture to be taken. That's how I say how much time to do. Sometimes they'll ask you questions like, are you okay with coloring your hair? But the guys, sometimes they'll be like, are you okay cutting the beard? Sometimes that'll be in the breakdown, so you don't have to get to the audition and be like, oh, well, no, I don't want to cut my beard. And then all of a sudden, for the Gillette commercial or whatever, you weren't qualified. Then you just go ahead and you do your copy and you do your best to have fun. Sometimes it's just behavior in an audition. I just went to audition recently where all I had to do was come in, pick up some props, like I'm tidying up the house. The husband comes in, I hug him, oh honey, great, glad that you're home, kind of improv. And then we look at our imaginary kids that are in the lens into what the kids are saying, and just like look like, oh, Susie is so happy to see dad. And that's it. So that's an audition tip for commercials. If you get a call back, wear the same thing. My thought of mind is if they're calling you back, something within that day they liked. So your character choices, I would bring that back to the table unless you're directed otherwise. What you wore, I'd bring that back, because you don't want to switch it up. You come back and you're this different person. They're like, wait, that's not what I wanted. If you have any questions, put them in the comments and I'll answer them in the comments, or I'll make another video. Hope that helps.